Hello again everybody and welcome back to another review. Today's review will be a first for the channel in that I'll be reviewing a 2-pack, specifically Weekend of Heroes Convention exclusive June 24th to 26th, 2005 World War II Fallschirmjäger vs Soviet Shock Troop Gunther Meyer and Evgeny Konovalov. To my knowledge, it's DID's only 2-pack ever made, but that only makes this set even more awesome. As earlier indicated, it was released in 2005 at the Weekend of Heroes convention held in the US, which I sadly could not attend as I was in a different country and only 10 years old at the time. I've honestly wanted this pack for a long time and only got it last year for about 250 bucks, which I think was definitely worth it. As you can see, the set comes with a great looking late war German paratrooper and an even greater looking Soviet shock trooper, or sapper as I believe they are called. What's more awesome, if I'm not mistaken, Gunther Meyer is actually based on a real person, as I've seen signed versions of this set in the past bearing his signature. The Soviet shock troop is also great. I especially love his SN42 body armor, I think it's called. Now, let's take a closer look at the figures, starting with Mr. Evgeny Konovalov. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Now, let's take a closer look at the Soviet shock troop. Starting with the head, as you can see, he has a beautiful steel helmet and head sculpt. It's supposed to be based off Jude Law, if I'm not mistaken, from Enemy at the Gates, but I could be wrong. And of course, his beautiful steel body armor, which was okay to assemble. It wasn't very hard, but it might take some time. And his beautiful PTRS 41, which is made entirely of wood and metal. Very nice. And of course his what you call it, amoeba camouflage jumpsuit, also very nice. And it comes with a little satchel when there's nothing inside, and his boots. Now let's take a look at the back of the figure, and this is the back of the figure. As you can see, it comes with a canteen, pouch which holds 2 grenades, a TT pistol with its holster. It also comes with a shovel and a little bag to hold it, but it's very small and I cannot for the life of me fit the shovel in, so I kind of displayed it like that. Fun fact, if I'm not mistaken, I recall watching or reading somewhere that the shock troops would train with fighting with the shovels. So yeah, very nice. And here's the German paratrooper. Let's start with the head. As you can see, it comes with a very great looking German paratrooper helmet with chicken wire, made entirely of metal, and head sculpt. And his smock in a marsh pattern, I believe, and ammo bandolier, and his rank insignia. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Lieutenant Colonel rank. So yeah, apparently he's a Lieutenant Colonel. Very nice. And his STG 44 and 2 stick grenades and extra magazine. Oh, and I would like to point out that I would like to point out that I really like this set for one very small reason, is that they actually help you put on the gloves for the German paratrooper here, and as I'm sure some of you know, it's a real pain to put it on by yourself, so thank you for that, DID. And his German paratrooper boots, always a good sight. Now let's take a look at the back of the figure. Here's the back of the figure. As you can see, it's quite light when it comes to gear. He only comes with a canteen and a shovel with the holder. No bread bag or anything, so I guess he's traveling light. And also a German paratrooper gravity knife. Very nice. Now let's take a closer look at the weapons, Starting with the Soviet shock troop. As you can see, his primary weapon is the PTRD-41. Awesome looking weapon. The scale of it is just amazing. Made entirely of wood and metal. But I do have to point out that I think due to the age, you can see here the metal bolt kind of broke off when I was assembling the figure, and the wooden stock at the back also fell off, so I had to use super glue. So there's something to take note of. And of course, due to the damage, I'm a bit scared to cycle the bolt over there. But besides that, great looking weapon. Definitely one of a kind for DID. And for his secondary weapon is a standard TT pistol. Very nice. And for the German Paratrooper, he comes with a classic SGG-44 with one additional magazine and 2 stick grenades. All in all, a great set, and I definitely recommend it if you can find it for a good price. I wish DID would make more 2-packs or just even more Soviet stuff in general. So thank you again for joining me in this review, and I hope to see you all again. Ciao!